Welcome back to Portland Meadows Racing Live. Track handicapper Matt Jukich joining you once again. It's Sunday. We're looking at the pick 4 in this one. Again, 14% takeout on those last 4 races on the Sunday card. Putting more money back in your pocket. Only taking 14% of that wager, races 5 through 8. Let's start with 2. We know we talked about these 2 in our best bet of the day video. We're going to cover the 2 Saintly Roar and the 7 Mint City. 2 Saintly Roar, probably the dicier of the 2 picks. Do like Mint City a bit more in this spot. Saintly Roar probably needed her last run, as it was her first start of 2012, had been away since December of 2011. Of course, a lot of growing up to do from 2 to 3. Might have needed that start. Can move forward second time off the bench for a barn that hits at 25% with horses of that nature. Shouldn't be too much of a concern facing the older gals here. 7 Mint City, you gotta like who she ran with last out. Was a good second in her Portland Meadows debut, but she ran with a horse by the name of For the Fame, who's coming off a 2-year layoff, who has now come back on Friday night to win an allowance non-2 event, beating a 2-5 shot in All the Way Heather. If she can duplicate that performance on the drop down to $5,000 here, I think Mint City is probably the most likely winner of the 2, but we're going to cover both of them just in case. On to the 6th race, we're going to go 3 deep. The 1, Store Mellow Fellow. The 5, Zilver. In the 6, Star de Mayon. Star Mellow Fellow. Same scenario as Saintly Roar in the last race, making that second start off the bench for Jim Ferguson. May have needed that last one. Another one facing older for the first time, so loves to hit the board, has hit the board in all 5 of his starts, was 3rd last out behind Keep No Secret, so we're going to see later in the day. Price stays the same, does find some condition foes, which should help his chances here. I think Star Mellow Fellow can improve second time out in 2012. 5's going to be Zilver, Luis Torres, and Jonathan Nance. Gotta look at these guys. We're actually racing out of condition last time, being a non-winner of 2. They win the non-3 event. They're going to double the price, but get to stick with that non-3 group. Looks like a very good spot for Zilver. It does have some speed, as he just kind of ran away from them on the turn last out, scoring at a touch under even money. The other one you don't mind is the one starting for the first time since February of 2012 is the 6th, Star de Mayon, out of the Bruno Mayford barn. 3-time winner, does get to have that extra win being an Oregon bred in here, which doesn't hurt at all. Flexible running style. If the other 2 do get a little bit fast early, this one may be able to pick up the pieces. Barn can roll when they do get some winners in a row. 7th race, again, we're going to go 3 deep with the 2, Keep No Secrets, 3, Court Mischief, and the outside horse, 6, Ricky. Top choice in here is the 3, Court Mischief. Did like the way he ran last out. Didn't really care for his behavior. Was a bit of a handful before getting into the gate. Took a while to load him. Once he did, sat a great trip in behind the front runner, just mowed them all down at the wire to win by a comfortable length. Jumping up in class, not much of a concern. Taking on a tough field in that one. Definitely one of the ones that are going to have to come and beat in here. The 2, Keep No Secrets, another winner out of the John Nance barn last out. Kind of just ran away from 3-year-olds. This is quite a tougher assignment in here, but if he gets loose on the lead, he might be hard to track down. You got to have anything right now that Luis Torres is riding. The guy's on to an unbelievable start, but not a cinch in this spot here. Going to face some tough ones. Maybe the outside horse we're going to try with Ricky as well. Taking on some tough open claimers up at Emerald Downs. He's a 4-time winner here at Portland. Just the 1 scorer at the distance anyways. You might want a little bit more ground. Maybe stretch out to a mile or just a touch beyond that. Of course, last win did come for this condition. The optional $10,000 claiming tag was going a while, but he might be able to work out a good trip if the inside ones do hook up away from the gate. In the last, we do like the 4 and the 6. The 4, Topper's Gem, going to find the same condition, less pricier though. That non-4 does stick, going to cut her price in half to $2,000. And the 6, Sweet Pleasure, taking the same drop, actually beat the other horse in here, Topper's Gem, when they ran last out. Topper's Gem did have an excuse, getting bumped away from the gate in her local debut. Couldn't get up to the lead where she wants to be. Probably better with a clean start today. And the Sweet Pleasure, another one who wants to be involved early. Does love the distance. 7 for 9 in the money. 3-time winner here at Portland. All 3 of her wins. Almost batting at 50%. So we're going to have a $36 pick 4 ticket this time. We're going 2-4 with 1, 5, and 6. With 2, 3, and 6. With 4 and 6. $36 gets you in for that pick 4. Again, 14% takeout. Maybe we can get lucky.